Alright, here we go. Gyeongseong Creature, episode 1. So we got this Japanese army that got aboard this mission, right? Next thing you know, they're tossing bodies on bodies on bodies in a fucking bunker. I'm like, what the fuck? They got burned the whole shit down. But the captain ends up picking up these serums. I think he's got like 12 vials of them shits. Then they go to the spot with all these prisoners in hell and they just start blanging off on them niggas. They got done deal, did the shit. They out there burn the whole facility down. All of a sudden this little creature comes out of nowhere, but then he gets burnt up too. A whole year goes by. You got these two people walking around, let's just call them the Finders. Then they get a newspaper with a little kid, but then all of a sudden this real article comes out about that shit that happened. Then we see people at the print press get attacked by the army just whipping niggas. They say, look, you go join the army, become a soldier, you go die right here. And most of the people just join the army. Then they end up torturing somebody. Then we got the city, it's got the place is called the Golden Treasure. This is like the most prominent spot in the city or whatever like that because they can trade stuff for gold, or trade whatever just for cash. Kind of like a world-renowned pawn shop. This dude by Jang runs the population of that shit. His real advantage is being able to get information on niggas. Turns out he's the one getting tortured. Now you're thinking to yourself, how did he get himself in this position? Well, turns out the leader of the police is this dude by the name of Ishikawa. And they think the people that put out the news story are part of this like independence raid or something. Turns out the reason he's got Jang is because Jang fucks with this shit by the name of Maida. He be getting information from her and shit like that. But here's the thing. Maida is actually Ishikawa's wife. But after all the torturing, that's not even the reason why he's got him there. The real reason? He needs him to find this chick by the name of Akiko. Apparently she's been missing for like a week. So he basically tells him if you don't find him a certain amount of time, he's gonna take everything he owns and shit. Ishikawa has the ability to do that. So here's the thing we find out. Akiko was actually Ishikawa's sidechick at one point in time, and on top of that, she was pregnant. Meanwhile, two finders are searching certain parts of the city for some dude by the name of Mr. Sachimoto. He's like some type of painter. Yang doesn't want to leave the city, but he does have a backup plan just in case if he has to. Yang talks to people and gets nothing. Ishikawa niggas are watching him 24/7. One of the finders gets into a confrontation with him. He comes back to his house and both of the finders are there. He needs help looking for Akiko. They need help looking for Sachimoto. And one of the finders is also looking for their mom too. Now in the midst of all this, we gotta talk about the Japanese army because these motherfuckers here. Oh boy. Alright, so the Japanese army has got a bunch of prisoners. They still got prisoners and shit, right? They end up taking these two girls out of their cell and putting them in another cell. And they end up feeding them donuts and water. But the thing they don't know is some of the serum is inside that water. One of them reactions all fucked up to it, so they're like, nah. But the other one's just sitting in the corner. So he tells this dude to inject her with the other part of the serum. Now through all of this, we see Sachimoto. Turns out he's actually with the Japanese army right now. And on top of that, he's their official painter. They bring him into the dungeon, but he needs a closer look, you know what I'm saying? So they give him a flashlight. The one chick's laying there, done deal, dead as shit, you know what I'm saying? Blood splattered all on the walls, and he starts looking up. All of a sudden, this crazy looking creature jumps down like, rah, rah, and it's like, what the fuck? And that was the end of the first episode. I'm like, nigga. Now, of course, the creature ain't do nothing to him because he's still in the cage, but still, that shit was crazy as fuck. I'm all in, man. This joint gonna be out the fucking chain. There's 10 episodes of this shit, an hour apiece. Gyeongseong Creature on Netflix. Check it out.